What activities give both instant and delayed gratification? If something like that were to exist, it would be the ultimate thing. The main hobby for yourself is something that feels good right now and also makes you feel even better later. This is different from activities that are purely instant gratification. This instant gratification make you feel good right now, but worse later. It's also better for purely delayed gratification activities. The ones that feel hard and uncomfortable right now, but make you feel good in the future. An instant and delayed gratification should be what we all search for. This should be an activity we build our lives around. If you have truly found your activity that gives both instant and delayed gratification, it's unlikely that you ever quit. That means a lifelong passion in which you'll be generating incredible amounts of experience and knowledge. What feels good right now and makes you feel even better later? For me, it's doing exercises or lifting weights. I enjoy it throughout each and every workout, and it makes me feel amazing seeing the results later. And that actually made me realize that this instant and delayed gratification that we are talking about here can still potentially feel somewhat difficult and uncomfortable during this act. Because doing exercise or lifting weight needs a lot of time and willpower to develop in it. I think if your activity is making art, making music, reading, then it can still somewhat feel like a bit of work during the act of doing it. But it also feels fun and fulfilling during the act. And then over time, seeing the long term progress that you made leads to even greater fulfillment. So it's more like a delayed gratification activity that you come to love. I'm sure we all have this. I think that's why it's so important to try new things, as cliche as that sounds, because you never know which activity is going to be the one. For you, I feel like this could even come from pairing activities with a delayed gratification like mine, of lifting weights or doing exercise with something that gives a bit of instant gratification like listening to music. So this instant gratification should be something that has minimal downside and minimal negatives, and just makes the hard work that you're doing slightly better. So imagine working hard on your project, on your homework, making your business online, and drinking coffee while you're doing it. That sounds like a good idea to pair your hard work with instant gratification threats. That's what instant gratification is for. Oh, that was a really good realization. Instant gratification should be treated during or after you have done your delayed gratification work as a reward. We all know that most people are overdosing on this thread, and that's when it becomes a problem. When it's no longer a cheat meal, it's a cheat day every day. When it's no longer a movie that you went to see with your loved ones, after working hard all day, it just becomes a normal part of your life to wake up and watch Netflix until you go to sleep. Instant gratification is like a treat. It's a small reward that allows you to enjoy goods free for only a small amount, and only either during or after doing hard work. That actually makes so much sense, and the fact that I just said guilt free, you enjoy it without guilt. I think that's literally the best way to go about your life. Because on one hand, we have people who just work incredibly hard with no treats, no breaks, and the burnout. They hit massive depressive symptoms. Then we have another people who only focus on the treats to the point that they are no longer treats. They are just part of normal life. Oh, eating junk food, watching stuff, playing video games. It stops becoming a treat and it just feels normal, and then obviously your tolerance builds up and everything else feels a bit worse. I have always been a binger in video games, watching anime and stuff. I was grateful that my parents didn't bought me any junk food when I was small. So that's interesting. It's kind of off topic, but I feel like it does relate to the video. Instant gratification is a treat that we should pair with delayed gratification to make the ultimate hobby. So for me, it is doing homework while allowing yourself to enjoy some sweets or doing your business work while drinking coffee. So let's conclude this video. There potentially are some activities that gives instant and delayed gratification at the same time. This could be out of a delayed gratification activity that you've been doing for so long that you now just enjoy the act of doing it. And also, with every act you do, it secures long-term progress in that activity. It could also come from doing a delayed gratification activity like hard work, schoolwork, or homework, and and fantastic thing to be paired up with delayed gratification, because it seems like it does have very minimal downsides, and a lot of people, myself included, think that it actually makes the thing better. Music makes living better. It makes for me lifting weight and exercising better. I see no reason not to use music as a tool, and we can say that coffee and small amounts of sweets that you seem to enjoy. So, what's a delayed gratification activity in your life that has started to give instant gratification as well? What's your instant and delayed gratification activity? I said too many instant and delayed gratification today. I'm gonna stop talking. Peace.